The first time is the hardest. The first step, the first climb, the first jump, the first round, the first bound. This is our journey. This is our flag. This is our home, where brave men roam, where we do our drills, where we hone our skills. This is our mission. This is our reason. This is what we stand for. These are those who stand with us. And this is what's worth fighting for. This is teamwork. This is fighting spirit. It never gets easier. We just get stronger. We forge bonds close as brothers. Strong body, strong mind, strong heart. This is us. These are our sights. These are our brightest lights. These are the sounds we hear. And this is how we strike fear. Through the sweat and the tears, we serve 2 years, 10 years, every year. When our moment of pride comes and our time is finally done, we know we will do it all over again with our brothers in arms. We will march shoulder to shoulder. We will sing alongside each other. We will fight together, fly our colors, pledge ourselves, defend what's ours, protect what's ours. This is our army. This is ours.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to Basic Military Training Center School 2. Before we begin, may I kindly request that you have your phone switched off or put to silent mode. In just a moment, I'll be inviting our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. Following that, we'll proceed on with the oath-taking ceremony and the singing of the national anthem. Without further ado, I would now like to invite our commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Ashari Ismail, for his opening address. Sir, please.
Very good afternoon. Welcome to School 2. I'm heartened to see all of you here, taking the first step, the first journey into enlisting towards national service, never an easy task. I've did mine last 20 years and I can feel exactly what you're feeling right now. But I must assure all of you that the next 9 weeks will be easy if you put in your best, fulfill all the requirements, and your commanders will be around to help you ease in easily. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm CEO for School 2, Colonel Ashari Ismail. And allow me to introduce my command team. My school second in command is Major Ideal, School Sergeant Major, Master War Officer Tan Ming Lai, School Manpower Officer, Lieutenant Ding Che, Safety Officer, Mr. Lee Kim Pan, Orientation Officer, also known as the Counselor, Mr. Ng Chin Sing, and last but not least, our school doctor, Dr. Jonathan, who will attend to your medical needs. Each of you will be enlisting into Orion Company. The company is commanded by Master Warrant Officer Derek. Together with him is Third Warrant Officer Kok Sing, and Third Warrant Officer Andy Choi. You soon find yourself also being posted to the respective platoon, and the platoon are commanded by the respective platoon commanders. They are Platoon 1, Warren Pide, Platoon 2, Warren Chun Mong, Platoon 3, Warren Chupak, and Platoon 4, Warren Hock Chung. Our basic mission is to transform each of you into a confident and competent soldier, and our vision at the end of 9 weeks for you to live here with a meaningful and memorable VFDC experience. Our roles and function over the next 9 weeks is to imbue the SAF core value, cultivate a very good habit, military discipline, and impart the basic military skills. The BMT training is progressive and customized according to your fitness and skill level, and therefore in doing such activity, your commanders will ensure that each of you are able to fulfill the basic and the training standards and perform it safely before advancing to the next level of training. They place a lot of emphasis on training safety and training standards so that you can train hard and you can train safe. Besides this training safety, besides the progressive training, your commanders will adhere to the training safety regulation as well as follow and ensure that trainings are carried out properly and safely. For example, they will not allow any of you to participate in training after coming back from illness. Temperature taking will be conducted daily and before any of the strenuous activity so that you can remain safe and well before and during your training. You pair up with your friends in the same room so that you can keep a lookout for one another during training time and off training time and raise out any concern of your friends to your commanders. These and many other safety practices will be discharged by your commanders in the company. Over the next 48 hours, your commanders will get to speak to you, interview and conduct interviews to understand your background and your situation. Should you have any challenges or concerns, you may bring up to your attention and they'll be happy to help you settle in and adjust to the military environment quickly. Besides this channel, you find that there are many other channels available, and this includes orientation officers, counseling hotline, safety hotline, so on and so forth. But what's important at this point for you is to know that should you have any challenges, is for you to bring them up timely so that your commanders can give you the necessary support expediently. Moving on to adapting to military life, over the next 2 weekends, your commanders, your friends and yourself will find the training over the weekends so that you can get to adapt and adjust to the new environment. And at this point also you get to bond with your friends through sports and games, and your commander will stay back with you to ensure that they get to know you even more. In your time here, you'll be exposed to a multitude of activities. This will include in-camp and out-camp activities. The intent is to sharpen your soldiering skills, your fundamentals, and build a strong body, strong heart, and strong mind. This will include weapon presentation ceremony, where you'll be married to your wife for the first time, and this is your rifle. PT activity, which includes the RPPT tests, sports and games where you get to bond with your friends. An outfield environment as you advance further into the 9 weeks of training, which includes field camps, route marches, live hand grenade throwing, firing your rifle over day and night condition, and many others. Now this point we have covered briefly over the last few minutes covers the training and management system in BMT. The BMT training system is safe and progressive, and the standard that we set for you are realistic and achievable. To conclude, BMT is the start of a military life. By having a good start, you'll be able to move on to your next phase of national service with confidence, sense of pride, and accomplishment. Your training will be demanding, but it will help you to build your character and your values. At this note, I would like to share some key dates with you. Beginning tonight, as you are settling in and settling down in your company line, your commanders will tell you to reach out for your phone and call your parents at 9 p.m. Tell your parents 2 things. Number 1, tell them the company that you've been posted to, and this is Orion Company, School 2. By which time, if you knew your platoon, section and beat, the 4D number, make it known to them so that they can reach out to you should there be any emergency at home during your training time. Number 2, tell your parents that you get to see them again on 21st of January. This will be your very first book out. The place and time for them to invite you will be shared via commanders again. Should you have any other things and any other dates that you're interested in, you can also share and ask your commanders, and they'll be very happy to answer to you. Now what's important at this note is for you to also look and aim for the end. and this will take place on the 4th of March, which is your graduation parade. It's not too far off from here. While it seems a bit distant, but as you go through your daily training and enjoy every single moment with your friends, you find that the 4th of March will come relatively quickly. Yeah, with that, I leave it to the rest of the dates for the commanders to share. I shall proceed on with the oath-taking ceremony. I invite all of you to stand. Please stand. You may raise up your right hand and keep your feet together. Commanders, help me go around and check. Before we begin the oath of allegiance, I would like to tell you that this is the most symbolic and dignified ceremony as you swear to enlist yourself into national service and to protect the country and your family members. Therefore, I encourage all of you to say with conviction, sense of pride, and with your loud voice. At the same time, as you are reciting this, your parents are actually watching you over live streaming right now. So do it proudly. When you're ready, you shall repeat after me word by word. Sorry, line by line. I, NRC number, full name. Having entered the service of the Republic of Singapore. Under the Enlistment Act. Do solemnly and sincerely affirm that. I will always bear true faith and allegiance. To the Republic of Singapore. I will be ready. At the order of the government. To rise up to the defense of the Republic of Singapore. I will obey the laws of the Republic of Singapore. And the orders of my commanders. I will carry out my duties with integrity. Courage and commitment at all times. And I will preserve and protect. The honor and independence. Of the Republic of Singapore. With my life. Thank you. We put up your hand.
Enlistees, please remain standing for the national anthem. Enlistees, please remain standing for some final words of encouragement.
As trainees who have just joined the ICF, you are not a part of us. Start by devoting your heart and your mind towards your training. I know that through this training, you get fitter, faster, stronger for yourself and for the family that you have sworn to protect. As we go through this journey, share the part of this ICF story with your family and your friends. I once again congratulate you and welcome to the SCF family. Before you leave this place, I want you to reflect on two things. Number one, ask yourself, why are you here? Number two, ask yourself, who are you doing this for? I say again, ask yourself why and who. And you find this answer, you'll find that the next 9 weeks, 2 years, and then 10 years will be much more meaningful, memorable, and enjoyable. Thank you. I wish you all the best for your training. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Enlistees, we have come to the end of this segment. Please collect your belongings and exit row by row to the exit following our ushers. Thank you.